Podcast Network, and yes, it is just 3 after 9. It's February, so we're doing this trial run just to see, the difference going on an hour early or, going back to 10. So we'll see how this works out, but as always, a word from our sponsors. InDigital is on a mission to improve the 911 industry. Our goal is to create something better to go above and beyond the current standards. Our passion for creating the most advanced, well-designed solutions led to our position as an industry leader in next-gen core services. For the millions of calls processed over our emergency IP networks, to our Text for 911 solution, Texty, to our disaster recovery and backup solution, Mevo, it's easy to see we love what we do. For more information, check us out at www.indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why, since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Yep. I know you're bobbing your head because I can see you. Welcome, everyone, to Open Mic Live. And it's February. So last week, I ended up saying we were going to try something new. We were going to go on an hour early. It was 3 minutes after. Halcyon is already there giving me shit about it. As you can see, bam. That's right. I called you out. You're late, just like you called me out. That's messed up. But you're right. I was late. So welcome, everyone. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. And this live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And a big thanks goes out to all of the patrons, as always, for everything. Thank you so, so very much. And episode 366 with Chris Garrison out of InDigital ended up going up. An excellent episode. Make sure to check that one out. And episode 367, I recorded today with my homeboy, Rob Big Mac McMullen. That was so much fun. And I have a clip that I'm going to show you here in just a little while. And it was such a good time. That one's going to go out to patrons here probably tomorrow or Saturday. And then it'll go up for everyone on Wednesday. So make sure to check that out as well. And it's Thursday. So how are you all feeling? How are things going? I see James here is at a number 9. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and 10 being awesome, how are you feeling? I'm pretty up there, man. I'm up there. I'm at a 9, 10, and this is going to be good. Also, roll call. Where are you watching from? And if this is your first time, please throw that in there. I see Alita there on YouTube watching, and she says this is her first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being on. Again, also, if this is your first time, get ready, because this shit gets crazy sometimes, depending on the types of stories that are being shared. What we do on Open Mic Live is we share funny stories. We take a moment of our time to forget about the bullshit that's going on in the world, and we share some funny stories. So that's what we're going to do here. And let's see, Trudy, what's going on? East Texas. Tim at an 8 out of Illinois. Kelsey is an 8. Had a pretty stressful day, but it was my Friday. Damn right. Now you get to go and hang out and chill and play some games. So awesome. That'll be good. So please continue throwing that in there. Oh, Alita 10, it's my birthday. Very nice. Happy birthday. Excellent. Very, very cool. I'm glad you're spending it with us. This is going to be fun. So if any of you have any funny 911 stories, please make sure to throw those into the comments, and I will go ahead and read those. I do have a special guest that I want to bring up here in just one moment. I want to remind all of you that next week, finally, next week is going to be the Be the Difference conference. Be the Difference 2021, put on by the Denise Amber Lee Foundation, powered by Within the Trenches Media, and it is going to be excellent. If you have not registered yet, please make sure to do so, because even if you can't attend live, you can register and go back and watch anytime you want, on your time, on demand. And I'm going to put the link right there into the comments, so make sure to check that out. That is going to be an excellent time. Also, call for papers is out for Dare to Be Great 3, and there are tons of them that are coming in, and I was reading over a lot of those sessions, and they're going to be good. They are going to be excellent. So I'm excited for that. Tracy's on here, and she says, I'd say a 7. Aching muscles from my snow shoveling. Oh, I know what you're talking about. And then also, you're chilling from your couch. Very nice. Well done. Dawn, first time watching here. I'm at an 8, and tomorrow is first of 10 days off. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Very, very nice. So I'm going to bring up my special guest, and she has been on before, and we've always had fun. So I'm excited for this because we've got a lot to talk about here, and then we're going to get into a lot of the funny stories. So my homegirl, Sarah Weston of 9 Wonder Women Inc. What's going on?
Hi!
Yeah, dude.
I'm here.
Welcome. Welcome.
I've not been on open mic before. I was on Dispatchers Roundtable, so this is my first time.
That's right.
On.
This will be your first time on this one. You've been in the audience before.
Yes.
And there have been some stories. There's been some crazy shit that gets played on there.
Yes, I've witnessed. Also, I wore a shirt with a curse word on it because I figured we are
oh yeah,
rated R tonight.
Yeah, rated R. It's after dark. Badass woman. Very nice. Very nice. I do, as I'm bringing you on here, one thing that I wanted to make sure to put out there as well, and this is just for, a lot of love that I got from Jeff and everyone over at Concept Seating. I want to show this here. There's Concept Seating and Within the Trenches Media. They embroidered that shit into this chair, and let me tell you, this chair is freaking amazing, dude. Like, so I don't have, I'm a typical dude. I don't have a lot of cushion myself, but the chair has cushion and it works. So thank you, everyone at Concept Seating. If you guys are looking for some chairs, man, check them out because they have some awesome shit. And I got this badass desk from Mojo Desk and the folks over at Zybex. Man, whew, let me tell you, I am reaching that stand goal every day. It's been good. It has been good.
Fancy.
It's been nice. It has been pretty awesome. So I've got you on here. There's some stuff that we want to talk about here in the beginning. So everything, you're a nonprofit now.
Yes, we're official. We are a nonprofit.
Yes.
We have our tax exempt status from the IRS. We are official.
It is pretty badass, man. And
Yes.
so there have been, well, before we get to some of the pieces here and things that are going to be going on tomorrow as well, because there is a fundraiser and everything that's going to be happening tomorrow. But before we get to these pieces here, I want you to share, kind of the background and, kind of some of the, I guess, how this started. How did this start?
Okay, well, like I said, we just officially got our tax exempt status in December, but we have been working our butts off for the past year and a half. So we started, like I said, about a year and a half ago, the last NINA conference that we were allowed to have. And we had a session there called Empowering the Wonder Women of 911. And along with that, we launched a Facebook group. So this all started with a Facebook group, which, say what you will about social media, it can be really awesome. It can't be. It can suck as well, but it can be really awesome.
Right. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what we could do for women in 911 that would help them. I didn't really know. The only thing I knew to do was connect the women in the 911 centers with these awesome women that I had the opportunity to meet through traveling across the country, being a consultant for Next Gen 911 systems. So, people are always dreaming and having these big dreams and saying, it's too big. I don't know how to get there. I don't even know what to do. And, we just took the first step. And the first step was starting a Facebook group. And I just learned, I didn't even know how to start the Facebook group. I had to have someone show me, but it just grew and grew. And then I was able to listen to the women that were in the group telling everybody what they needed, discussing it amongst themselves. I wish, we had a way to improve morale in our centers. I wish we had more training on things like leadership. I wish I knew a way to advance in my career and I'm feeling really stuck. I wish I knew what kind of options were out there. And then also hey, can you guys share job descriptions with us, or what kind of leadership names do you have in your center, or what are your training protocols? So it's kind of the technical side of 911, but also what I felt like I could help with was more of the soft skills and kind of seeing past your center. You spend so much time in this place and a lot of them are very small and you're with the same people all the time and you just don't know what to do. You just, do what you do every day. And, some women are able to, you'll go to conferences and it's kind of life-changing. Oh my God, I met all these people and, they experience the same things as me, but, most people can't afford to go to a conference and don't have the opportunity. So it was kind of taking all the things that I had the opportunity to learn and sharing it, and everyone else doing the same. Because everybody brings something to the table. And if we're not talking, if we're not coming together, then we're not sharing it. And, we're not learning from each other.
Right.
So this kind of made it okay to share and learn in a safe environment. So I always had this kind of I don't want this to be just a Facebook page. I want it, even though it was an amazing Facebook page, I want to take it beyond. There are a lot of women who aren't on Facebook. What can we do? And I just learned, I asked the question, what can we do for you? What can we do? What can we do? I had a couple of focus groups and brainstorming. And we came up with several ideas. Some we implemented right away on the page because it didn't cost any money. So those keep coming and keep coming because people have great ideas every day. They're not my ideas. I just make them happen. So we have a couple of programs in mind that do cost money, and we want to make these programs accessible. I don't know why I struggled with that word.
It's late.
Accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
And, kind of take the cost out of the equation or lower it. and do some education. So that's when I was like, okay, well, this needs to be a nonprofit then so that we can raise money to do these things. So that's pretty much where we are. I knew I couldn't start to raise money until we had our tax exempt status. So this whole time we've been planning and building social media, building a following, trying to get our name out there so that women knew we were here and men could be allies to our cause. And that's where we are. It's been incredible.
That is awesome, man. It's been building and building and building, and that group has what, over 6,000 members now and everything. And then publicly, all of those groups are building even more. And tomorrow there's a fundraiser going on, and so I'm gonna share this image here. Let me pull this up really quick. And I want you to kind of talk on this a little bit here.
All right. Yes. So tomorrow is our launch. So officially, like, we're putting ourselves out there. It is our official public fundraiser. We're celebrating the women of 911. Ideally, I'd love to have like some kind of really cool, fun event with a DJ. That's my only requirement. In a bar, a DJ in a bar. But we can't do that, obviously. So it's a virtual fundraiser. And again, we are trying to support and strengthen women in 911 with these really awesome programs that we've identified to start with. So it's an event. We have a fundraising link set up where you can go to donate, but also we're going to take the day and really celebrate the women that we love and that are in the group. So I've had people for the past week email me names of women that they admire and why, just a couple of sentences. And it's not too late. You can do that. And like men, women, anyone can email me. I had one dispatcher's husband email me about his wife. It was so great. Oh my God.
That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes. So send them my way, 91wonderwomen@gmail.com. And I'm going to read a couple of those every hour. So we're going to go live on the hour, most hours, not everyone. And we're going to read and honor a couple of women. I'll update everybody on, how much money we've raised. And then also we're going to have awesome giveaways like every hour. So everybody who's donated up to the point of that live will go into a drawing and we'll pick a name. And I have awesome prizes. We have 911 Wonder Woman swag. We have some things donated from people in the community that you'll see tomorrow. So everything's going to be really awesome and it's going to be fun. Like I kind of modeled it after like the old school, like telethons. We'll call in and pledge. I think that would be really fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
Have like tap dancers and like players and like horrible comedians. I think that would be great too.
People trying to hug Halcyon and her running away, that.
Be like the Gladiator movie, but like put Halcyon in like a room of huggers and like sing each other.
Oh man, can you imagine? I'm waiting for her to respond.
She might have fallen asleep.
She's like, screw you guys. Now, for those who end up donating, there's a certain amount, right, where there's something else that they can get too, right? Yes.
So for everybody who donates $25 or more, they get a special edition decal. It's like a sticker decal. It's like nicer than like a regular sticker. It's like thick, cool.
Here it comes.
Okay, there she is. So there's a story about this little lady. I love her so much. So it was actually in June. It was like right after the Facebook page launched.
Mhm.
I was trying to come up with a logo. We were all working together to come up with a logo. And Ricardo, your sister, Crystal, drew this.
Yeah.
And I have loved her ever since. And I was just trying to like wait for the right moment to like get her out here and show everybody. So there she is. Like I said, $25 or more. We will ship her to you and you'll have her. She's not for sale, just just for everybody that donates. And yeah, I'm so excited. And thank you to Crystal for taking the time to draw this. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I remember that day. So when we were doing this, I ended up I had my iPad there and she was messing with it and I was telling her kind of the idea and everything and she goes, "How about this?" And she turned around. I was like, "Holy shit, you did that just now?" And she goes, "Yeah, I was just yeah, this is what it is." So she drew it and then I turned it into what it is there. I turned it into a vector file. So I brought her drawing to life because the original that she had, it was just so good and it looks good. So for anybody who's watching, if you want a one of a kind, this is the only time you'll be able to get it. So yeah, that is very, very cool. Gudrun, hello, what's going on? Jumping in the comments
Hey,
there.
girl.
So yes, this is going to be good. I'm going to remove this here, but remember, the only time you can get it is tomorrow, and this is going to be going on all tomorrow.
Yes.
So that is excellent. I'm excited for everything that you're going to be doing tomorrow, and you know we're going to be doing a live tomorrow as well.
At 9.
Yeah. We're going to be starting this
9
out strong and everything and talking about all this other stuff that that we're doing and things that are going on. Joyce, what's going on? Got Joyce jumping in here as well. Thank you for joining us, all of you. We're starting out. If you're joining in a little late, and especially for those who end up watching this on replay, we're just going over the fundraiser that's going to be going on tomorrow. So make sure to check it out. What are some other details that people might need to know, Sarah, before we go into the next part of this?
Joyce asked a question. Do we have to be on to win? No. You do not have to be on to win. You don't have to be there to win. We'll be drawing a name. So every hour, everybody who's donated up to that point will be eligible to win. So I'll have everybody's, addresses and email addresses. So I'll be able to contact you whether you're on or not, because I know you'll have jobs that are kind of important. So yeah, that's not a problem.
There's one more thing that I have here. It was kind of a sneak peek into what's going to be up there tomorrow. Shall I put the link out?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Woo.
There it goes. I just put that in there. Explain. Go ahead.
Okay, so the link is live, and as an exclusive to Open Mic Live, I'm releasing the link to click on and get more information about us as a nonprofit, what we do with the money, and what we need it for. So that's there. Also, it will give you the information about the $25 donation, and it has like the little ticker of like how much money has been raised, and you can leave a note or you can have it be anonymous. You can donate in somebody's name. And this is the hard part for me. It's like, you all work so hard and have been so supportive of each other. And I get kind of emotional about it all because it's such a beautiful thing. So yeah, check it out. Like, no amount is too small. Every little bit helps. You can donate, any donation goes towards the drawings. So, yeah, we just hope to bring a little bit of joy to your day, a little bit of pride, knowing that you're helping each other. I think is really cool, and I'm really excited to show you all what we're working on and what we've come up with, because I think you're really going to love it, and I think it's really going to help a lot of people. So thank you for checking us out.
Yeah, awesome. That was good.
Yeah.
The link is in there, whether you're seeing this live or in the replay as it's going through. Make sure to check the link out. And like she said, there's no donation that's too small or anything. Every little bit helps. So thank you, all of you, for tuning in for that, and also for Sarah and everyone who's been putting in all the work for this. I know there's a lot that's been going into it. So let's see. Sherry here says, I've received so many wonderful cards of encouragement and thanks from so many. Thanks.
Yes. So Sherry's talking about, we have a program in the group. It's called Send a Smile 911 to Women Style. And you put your name and address in this Google sheet, and people just send each other cards like all the time. There's like almost 400 names on it. And people are just receiving cards constantly. Like, it makes you feel so awesome to like put them in the mailbox, and then it feels so great when you get them. It has lifted me up so many times, because I've had a lot of ups and downs with this, a lot. And like, I keep them on my desk and I read them when I need it. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm very, very excited for everything that's going on tomorrow, as well as into the future and beyond, man. I'm honored to be an ally on the board of directors. So that's amazing. I put out my social media tile, Halcyon, and so many more amazing people are on this board, and there's just going to be so much that's going to go to it. And I'm excited, man. And I'm excited for all of it. So thank you for putting in all the hard work and everything else. And we are going to jump in. Oh, hold on. Kristen says this group has been so inspiring. Dude, how awesome is that?
It's awesome.
a lot of good stuff that's coming out of the group, and just so much more. So as everyone continues to put stuff here in the comments, if you have any funny 911 stories, please throw them in here, because we are now going to move into this portion of it. And I'm going to go ahead and start out with Dispatch This. So this is something that I started recently. This is something that I did last week. It was actually something that I've done in years past, where I would put up a funny picture and then have people comment on it, on a funny dispatch or BOL for it. And last week's picture was a car that was up on its side in between two other cars. And I have to give a shout out to my homegirl Erica for hooking me up with that one, and actually this next one too. And there are others that have come in and stuff from that. So I'm actually going to play a clip. So I had mentioned a clip earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and play this. And we'll go from there. So hold on just one moment here. Let me pull this up live while I'm doing this. So here's the picture.
So he showed me this before we started recording, and there's a lot of stuff on here that I noticed, but the first thing that I asked him, I was like, is it not look like that guy has hooves? The person on the
Okay, so he's like, it looks like he's poking his nose. So for those of you who are watching, I want to make sure that you can hear this as well. Can you hear the audio? So just let me know in the comments if you can hear the audio from the video, because there's a different setting on my system, and I want to make sure that you can hear the audio from it as well. And I know there's like a 30-second delay or so on this. So again, I want to make sure that that you can actually hear this. But so this is how it's. This is the picture. This is a white minivan, and okay. Tim says he could hear it. Good. And there's a guy who is taped to it, who's duct taped completely to it. And if you look at his feet, Sarah, it does kind of look like hooves. a little bit.
Okay. So from my, everyone comes at these things like with their life experiences. Maybe Rob owned a horse or went horseback riding at some point. I was a gymnast, and I just have to say, I just think he has really excellent toe point.
Oh, wow.
Look at those feet. He could be a ballerina. Maybe he is. Like, you would
Nice.
keep the smallest human, like, at your disposal, right? To, like, duct tape to your van. So maybe he is a dancer.
That could be. And so Tim says also looks like he has a white flag taped to his left hoof.
I saw that too, and I was like, does he have a flag? Is he holding it with his toes? Is that a Texas flag? Is this in Texas? Is what I want to know.
So
really.
that I'm not sure, but I thought it was actually a sign, not a flag, only because of how straight it is. There's not there's a little bend on the edge, but there's no ripple or anything. So
Right.
I'm not really sure, but the blue and pink, are those like little pom-poms or something?
Could be.
Let's see. Joyce says, used to be an athletic trainer. We taped up people, but not like that.
Maybe he's just really injured and they're just trying to like keep him stable.
I mean, could be. So those who are watching right now, how would you dispatch this? How would you dispatch this or BOL this? Be on the lookout. I want to see in the comments what you would say. But before we get to that, there's one that's in here right now, and it says, took a call during a school break from a frantic teen. She's saying her brother is having an allergic reaction. Said she Googled it and no, it is. So she gave him the dog's EpiPen. What? I start the call and ask what he's having a reaction to. Well, they both smoked marijuana, so they got paranoid, Googled some symptoms, and used the dog's EpiPen. Now I'm staying on the line because she just shot her brother full of adrenaline. She kept saying her parents were going to be so pissed. Dude. Oh, man. Oh, that is crazy. Let's see. Kelsey says, I was a tap dancer through high school. I definitely used duct tape for things that move too much. Maybe he shit himself. Let's see. Anthony says, caller reporting a male passenger not wearing his seatbelt. Maybe. And then Kristen goes on to say, parents would be pissed mostly about the dog's EpiPen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for real. So, so looking at this, the he's smiling, like he's laughing in there.
He's having a great time.
Right. Yeah. And his hat is like Cousin Eddie from, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
He's got that awesome hat and some aviators. So
yeah, he's got the aviators like Maverick.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of cool.
Dude, and like he knows the driver can't see out the back. So like it just doesn't seem safe. That's the reason though.
Oh man. Let's see. Joyce says someone got tired of being late waiting on her husband and decided to do something about it. Okay, well, let me play the rest of this clip here. We can get Rob's finger out of his nose.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Back of the car. It looks like to me he has hooves because it looks like a horse hoof because he's got like ankle socks on and some with his toes out. But then you've also got there's a freaking white flag on his left foot.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't see? Okay, so look,
and
they-
it looks like little pom poms,
like little pom poms. Like, so did he like? Fuck it, I give up. I surrender. I mean, that's what the white flag is.
Yes.
And just how much duct tape did they have to use for that? I mean,
Right. That is amazing. So, for those who are listening right now, the picture is of a white minivan, and there's a guy who's been. The reason I'm explaining this as well is because people are going to hear this on the podcast, so it's weird seeing my face here and over there too. Every time.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you were laughing or past you was laughing.
Past me. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Completely duct taped to the back of the van. He's smiling. He's got some aviators on, it looks like, and an awesome like Cousin Eddie hat.
Yeah. So I think my dispatch would be attention all units, attempt to locate a white van, no taillights, with a little bit of duct tape on the back of it. And I think that's all I would do.
You wouldn't mention the guy?
I don't think I mentioned the guy. I don't think I mentioned the guy because that's irrelevant this time. No taillights, duct tape on the back, and a white flag. I think that's what I would say. I wouldn't say anything about the guy, and I would just let them say, Central, did you know that there was a man on there? Oh, no, I didn't have that.
Can you imagine being the officers rolling up in back of it, and the dude's just like, "Hi."
Yeah, exactly. Because he's got one hand that's free, so he'd just he'd roll up there, and he'd have to move his head down a little bit and like salute, it's like, "What's up?" And he'd get up, it's like, "You okay? Yeah, I'm good." He'd probably just throw him a thumbs up or something like that. So.
Yes.
So, oh man. Okay, let me take this off here really quick, and then I'm just gonna share the picture itself. All right. So, okay, I just wanted to play that clip because it was funny, and it was awesome to have Rob back on there. That dude is so funny. So we've got some people here in the comments saying, "We'll never forget protection again." Passenger had an argument with the duct tape roll. Ultimate helicopter parent. Whoa. There's someone saying plates unreadable. Let's see. Sherry says, I want to know how they held him in that position while they taped him. Did he not resist or just say, okay, let's do it?
I feel like from the look on his face, he was a
yes.
willing participant.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. I mean, dude, I would have been laughing as well. I mean, but okay, think about it afterward when they start taking all the tape off. I mean,
ouch.
Right. I mean, look at his arm.
Y'all, maybe
his right arm.
Relaxing. And he didn't have money to do it, so they're gonna just rip off all of his body hair.
Dude, that would be a horrible way to get a wax.
Yeah, I think so.
Dang, dude, you lost all your hair. Yeah, man, they duct taped me. What?
This dude's probably in a frat, and they're trying to initiate him.
Yeah. This was his, hazing and everything, and they're like, all right, we're gonna duct tape you to the back of the van, and there it is. And, so my mom is on. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Can you imagine my mom coming on here, and this is the first thing she sees is some fool strapped to the back of a van? What?
Oh my gosh. It's a little chilly down here in Florida, isn't it, Mom? I have my hat on.
Dang.
sitting here.
Chilly.
Snuggled up. I have a question.
Yes.
So, what do you think the soundtrack for this picture would be? If you had to pick, what song are they playing through the Bose speakers of that minivan? What do you think?
Yes, this is a good question, and I want all of you to, in the comments, to what do you think as well, because there are some followers on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter who responded as well in the comments, And so this was one of them. And it says, radio to officer. He's he's stuck on a van. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul. I just can't lose. To the tune of Lionel Richie's Stuck on You.
In case you're wondering.
Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't.
If you know the
On my way. Okay, just so you knew.
yeah, just so you know what that song is by Lionel Richie. He's stuck on a van. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul. I just can't lose. And it's funny because he says, and I'm on my way, and the dude is strapped on the van.
He's on his way.
He's on his way. Yes.
I do wonder where he's going. Probably to the frat house.
Probably. They're like, dude, we're going to get some booze and stuff. You want to ride in the back of the van? Yeah, sure. You got room? Oh, yeah, we've got room. So, okay, so we've got someone in here that said Highway to Hell would be one of the songs.
Fantastic. Yeah.
What other songs? Because the first song that comes to my mind is Here I Go Again on My Own.
White Snake.
Yes, some White Snake. I mean, the look on his face, the hat. I mean, it works.
Oh my God. You know what it is? I know what it is. It's the song from Top Gun. Highway.
Oh, through. Yeah, yeah, dude. For real. Him on the back of the van. And just loud as hell. Yes. Yep, I can see that.
He's going for the fan.
That is. Yep, you're right. You're right, Tim. You are right. That's funny, man. Like, I wonder where he's going. He's going wherever the van is going. You're right. You are right. Oh my God. So another person on here said, I'll do it as a BLWell, and I'll use my last dispatch center. So it would be Elegant Central's Eastside units respond to a report of suspicious activity at Walmart. Cashier states that a group of male adults left the store after purchasing 16 rolls of duct tape.
I think I would leave out the word adult in this situation.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
It would just say a group of males that left the store after purchasing 16 rolls of duct tape. Man, do you think that is 16 rolls there?
I have no idea. I have no reference to even guesstimate. Oh, Leah, my girl. All my friends.
No, the low rider.
Yes.
Yep, that is perfect. Valerie says all by myself. Oh man, that is good stuff. If you have any other dispatches or BOLs that you would put out for this, please put it in the comments, or any funny 911 stories, throw them in the comments there. This is what this show is all about, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch. And just like I had said to Rob, or actually that he had said, when we were talking about it, I think I might have done the same thing that Rob was saying, is that he would put it out. Joyce says, stuck in the middle with you.
Please tell me that's believe it or not. I'm stuck on
a van. That yes, because somebody put the theme to the Greatest American Hero.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Okay.
This is good. Hank. Hello, Hank. Hello, buddy. He says, what a time to come by.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
See, that's what makes this even more funny, is the fact that people are probably jumping in later on, and this is the first thing they're seeing. And they're like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is there a guy laughing strapped to the back of a van? But it would be funny to put this out over the radio and not mention the person, so that when the officers pull up or get behind the vehicle, or you could be like, it's kind of obvious what you're looking for. Color advised, there's just a lot of tape, vision obstruction towards the back of the van, and then and then them find the van and be like, holy shit, there's somebody actually obstructing the vision, and it's a person.
He's got his
Oh,
one
man.
hand tucked in. He's
That's
got his-
right.
he's ready for a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's just
Luke.
like this.
Yeah.
See, Melissa comes in and says, I joined at the perfect time.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Let's see, Tracy says, tape ain't gonna fix it, honey. It ain't gonna stick.
I don't know. She must be like making up lyrics to a song, but I don't know what song it is.
I know, I'm trying to think of it as well. Melissa says, be advised, you will know the van when you see it. Well, white van obstructed rear window and no taillights.
No deal.
This is true. And then central, there's actually a person on the back of the van as well. Is this the one? We're like, yeah, dude. Tim says, when in doubt, use duct tape. That's
It's
right.
very useful for many things. This I wouldn't necessarily recommend, but looks like it works.
Yeah, I
Ever
mean,
wondering if you could tape a human to the back of your minivan? I think we all know the answer now, so that's good.
this looks like it would be something on Jackass, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Tracy says The Kills, the tape song, no joke.
So that's like an actual song. I'm not aware. I don't know. Was it
Joy
caught on
says, was it caught on tape? Doo-doo.
Yes. I love a good pun.
Wait a minute. Were you being for real or were you actually asking that? Because either way it works. That was funny.
I don't know. I assumed.
So did I. I was like, ha 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 ha. But Joyce was probably like, no, I'm serious. Like, did somebody get video of it or something?
That's what I would be doing. I'd be using my phone to take a video, not to call the Sorry, man. You did this to yourself.
Man. Karen says passenger attached to the rear, and Joy says both. Okay. Well, if you are just joining in, and the first thing you saw is this dumbass on the back of the van, this is part of a new segment that I'm doing on Open Mic, where we share a funny picture, and I do it on Mondays, and I give all that time up until Thursday to have people add a funny dispatch or BOL to it so that I can read it on Open Mic live on Thursdays. So this is just one of them. There's a new one that I got already. And if you find any funny pictures as well, please send them over. You're laughing. Am I missing the comments?
Sorry. Don't mind me.
If you have any, if you find any funny pictures like this, please send it out to, let me put this up here really quick. Send it out to wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, it's wttpodcast@gmail.com. And just put in the subject line, dispatch this open mic. We'll just do that. And then I'll know what it is. I'll have the image, and then I'll just start collecting some, and then I'll put them out every Monday. And this will be a part of open mic, where we're not only sharing funny stories, but we're kind of, we're sharing these BOLs and dispatches, but we're also kind of dissecting some of the pictures that are sent in. So let me come back into the comments here. So Joyce says, does this qualify as a sharing clear distance? That's one way to run for a scene. Oh, run from a scene. Yes. Especially laughing like that. Yeah. Of course.
He's clearly very happy.
I mean, wouldn't you be? I wish I knew what that sign said.
God, me too.
So James says, anyone else seen the car through the roof making its rounds across first responder pages? Actually, that is one of the pictures that was submitted. So
Maybe
have
next.
one for that one.
Have it ready.
Yes, that one is going to be coming out as well. There was, you know what? There was a news story that I saw that came in. Let me see if I still have it here because it was something that I wanted to play. Let me see really quick if I got it. And so it's a story that says man with Florida tattoo on forehead arrested for misusing 911, cursing dispatcher. What?
I don't
Anybody else hear about that one?
know. But it doesn't surprise me about the Florida. If he were to have any state tattooed on his forehead, my first guess would be Florida. Like if you just
You think so?
guess. Yeah. It's just a weird. That's a Florida thing. I feel like that's a Florida thing.
Let me see if I can pull it up here. Geez, now I have that in my head. Believe it or not, I'm stuck on a van.
It's pretty good.
Okay, let me pause this here. I'm going to see if I can share this. And all right. This is Florida man left no doubt where he was from. This is in the news. And this person facing multiple charges of including misusing 911. The name is there, but it's in the news, so that's fine. Let's see. Officials said that there was unable to get a ride the night of January 31st and called 911. Okay. He allegedly cursed at a 911 dispatcher who gave him the non-emergency phone number for future reference. Pasco County. The officer who arrested him said he offered to call a taxi, but he didn't have the money. Damn.
Spent it all on that tattoo.
That's right. When he called 911 a second time, the officer arrested him and found marijuana in his possession. Wah, wah. So the tattoo.
Yeah, as somebody who has to like go get her eyebrows waxed frequently, like to give yourself a tattoo that essentially looks like a unibrow just seems unacceptable.
I didn't even think about that. I thought you were just gonna talk about the fact that it was Florida. I didn't even look at how it made it all, uni like. Man, I pulled it up on this side, like not on the screen, of course, you can't see it there, but I pulled it up again to look at it, and yeah, the look on his face, he looks kind of pissed about it. I don't know.
He just looks a little scared. He's got a little something going on.
Oh, Roxy says no regrets. No regrets.
I'm sure.
Oh man, Tracy says OMG in all caps. What is it with Florida? There's always a Florida man or Florida woman that is, they make the news.
I don't know. It might have something to do.
You're
with
from there, dude. So what is the deal? Is it the heat? Is it the humidity?
Yeah, well, I think it's like we're out and about a little bit more because it's not cold as F, and we don't have 30 inches of snow, and we just have more opportunity for shenanigans. Maybe. I haven't lived there for 4 years, so
that's the excuse. We're able to just really do whatever because we've got the beach.
Yeah, we're out there.
Hey, our homegirl Rosa is on here.
Hey,
what up, yo? Let's see. Joyce says they used to be from Ohio.
Okay, that's
I know.
Literally me.
And she goes, I know we got the crazies.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Ohio, and so So thanks.
Sting.
No offense. Just saying.
Oh man, that is funny. Oh, this has been good. The sharing these pictures and everything and just kind of dissecting some of this has been fun. Because this is what happens. This is a little taste for you what happens sometimes when we're in dispatch and something odd like that happens, and then we start dissecting it like, wait, how did that person get there? How did that person do this? What would have gone through their mind? Like when stuff like that happens. I mean, a friend of mine, one of the calls that I remember a friend of mine took, we were both on phones. It was on a weekend, and I remember her saying, "Sir, what is going on? What is going on?" And it was this little old man who was upset because there was this dude naked on stilts who kept walking back and forth in front of his house, in front of his living room.
What? In Michigan?
In Michigan, yeah. And I yes, I did start out in Florida, but this didn't happen in Florida. This happened in Michigan. So I remember when the call was over, I replayed it because I wanted to hear his voice, and he's just like, I don't know what to do. I mean, he's just like naked. And he's going back and forth. I was like, oh, poor little guy, man. Like he did not want to see that.
Yeah, I can't imagine most people would.
Yeah, dude. Wait, what?
I don't often wear stilts, but when I do, it's naked.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That poor old man definitely did not want to see all of those stilts. Not even the two. And officers went out there, man, and they didn't find anyone. They were gone. Where this guy was located, he was located at the most northern part of our county, and probably about 10, 15, maybe more like 15, 20 minutes from there is one of the colleges in in Holland, Michigan. So one of the officers who works that area was like, man, it's probably just some guys from college, and they were just being stupid. I was like, dang. Yep. Let's see. Oh, hold on, let me get back into so Joyce says they all head there in snow and old age. And Roxanne says, when I wear stilts, I like to go naked. Who does that? Tracy, oh yeah, for those, if this is your first time here, that's another thing I see as Tracy puts out here. We have a word cloud. So there are certain things that are said during Open Mic Live where we add them to the hashtag word cloud. And now we've got one in here, necky stilts. And Roxanne says they never find the naked guy. For real, dude. Yeah. They don't.
Like, there's just, yeah, I guess it would be difficult if they're on the run. Maybe they have their clothes stashed nearby.
Maybe, but can you imagine like being the caller, running out of the house and seeing just the dude on stilts?
Nope. That image is burned into my mind for eternity.
Like, ma'am, he's actually booking it right now. Like, I've never seen stilts move this fast before. The wood is going to catch fire.
Joyce went to Toledo. Both of my sisters went to Toledo. Go Rockets!
Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Anthony says that he's working with the Allegan County, Michigan folks. Nice. That's where I hail from, is Allegan County Central Dispatch. Tell my peeps I said what's up. Especially Whitney, homegirl, awesome, love her. Let's see. Sherry says, did they look up to find him? Maybe he had camo stilts and he was hiding near a tree. Maybe.
Yep. That's legit.
Anthony says Whitney is a hoot. Hell yeah, she is. She is funny as hell. Let's see. Tracy says, radio. Do you have a description?
naked. How about that?
Color advice subject was butt naked, on stilts, and had a tattoo of the state that we live in on his forehead. Oh man. Yep, good times. Roxanne says don't fall forward.
Right.
I mean, this is true. It's true. Yeah, don't fall forward, That tripod's not gonna hold.
Right. 12 feet tall. Naked man. In his unibrow.
Yelling yabba dabba doo as he ran away.
Singing Lionel Richie.
Yeah. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh my gosh, man. Kelsey says, look like he had a broken off piece of Slim Jim between his legs. Snap into a Slim Jim.
I was
Ooh,
waiting.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man. The Macho Man.
I completely forgot about those commercials.
Oh, that is amazing. Joy says, my officers would be like, do you know if he had a hat? Can you imagine being the person taking the phone call and hearing that on the other side of the radio, some dumbass question? You're like, what? Are you kidding me right now? No. I'm sorry. No, I wasn't talking to you. It was. Anyway, is he running from you still?
How many more descriptors do you need besides on stilts and naked?
On stilts and possibly also rollerblades.
Oh, we got the wrong one.
Yeah,
Out the hat, on stilts and naked.
exactly. Yeah, you get the other one. Like, no. They advised he was wearing a hat. Oh, dude, you're good. You're good to go.
No hat, no problem.
Yeah, you're fine. Jeez, this is
God, you guys
crazy.
are so funny.
This is such a good time. So as we've gone over the hour now, as we go into the wrap up of this week's Open Mic Live, how are you feeling now? I think everyone pretty much had a high number. I can't scroll up high enough. I think a couple people had a lower number, but what are your numbers now? How are you feeling? I am above a 10. I am feeling excellent. This has been a very good time. Roxanne says, same. Who called this in dispatch? What type of stilts?
Camo, we're good.
Yeah. Let's see. Kelsey says, dispatch, I'm looking at a naked guy on stilts and rollerblades, but negative on the hat.
Tell you how high my number is. It would be like a higher than a naked man on stilts.
Way up there, like Big Bird style.
Yeah, it would have to be like two naked men on stilts.
That's how high the number is.
Stacked on top of each other.
Oh, that is funny shit. Tracy says, this kicked ass. She's at a 10 plus. Good. I am happy. That is awesome. That is very, very awesome. And the rest of you, I hope your numbers have gone up as well. Thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us. And this was a lot of fun. Everybody, make sure to tune in tomorrow. There's a lot of amazing things going on. And I am going to share this link one more time for the fundraiser and everything that is going on. Let's see. Kristen says, this was great. You're both so awesome. She's at a 10. Excellent. I think this was her first time here as well. Alita, I'm not sure if you're still on here, but once again, happy birthday. I hope it was an excellent one for you. And see, Melissa says, a little sad. I totally forgot it was at 9 tonight and I was cooking my dinner in the kitchen at work. I thought I had finished cooking in time. Then I sat down and realized it started at 9. Damn. But you came in at a good spot when that fool was, when we were talking about the fool in the van. So it's all right. Next week, it'll be at 9 again. Again, for this month of February, I'm doing this as a trial to see if this is working better than at 10. Again, this was a lot of fun. So make sure to check us out next week at 9 p.m. Eastern time here on Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. This episode has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And if you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that's going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, it's wttpodcast@gmail.com. This show will always be free. But if you're looking for any bonus material, a lot of different things that I have going on. I have some Singing Badly in My Car episodes that I have just about done editing that are going to be coming out as well. You can check us out at patreon.com/WTT podcast and definitely check us out. Thank you so much to all the patrons. I wouldn't be able to do all of this without all of you, and especially those who watch, listen, and share and support. So thank you again very, very much. This can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. And then the flagship show Within the Trenches can be heard 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. And again, thank you so very much, Sarah. And let's see, I want to look in the comments here really quick. Let's see. Roxanne says, "How are you doing, Rox? Better than a necky man on stilts." Tim is a 10+. He says, "Have a great night." Kristen says it was the first time, and yes, I'll be back. Melissa says it's the perfect time. Kelsey, hashtags snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah, brother. And
Ooh, yeah.
Tracy says, well, check in. I can't even talk now. That's how much fun we've been having between interviews tomorrow. Happy birthday and welcome to the first timers. Hope you all had fun. Hashtag Ricardo Rocks. Oh, thank you so much. Joyce says, hashtag check out my wood. There's another one that you can add. Tracy says, hashtag state face tats. Perfect. Yes. And Alita, 15. I had a number 15. You made my day better. Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Everyone, have an excellent night, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.